Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. You're thinking it's not scandals, why are we in the chair? Guys, this is my favourite thing in the house, and I will sound like a broken record, but this is my little place. When I'm editing, when I'm reading, when I'm just doing my notes, when I'm planning content, this is like the chair. If anyone is moving or looking to revamp and thinking, I want a nice like armchair, or I want like a statement chair, IKEA. IKEA is your best friend. It's a little bit of a bugger to put together, but it is very, very comfy. I just love it. I love it, and there's probably going to be a hell of a lot of videos in this chair, in this spot. So that is what this little video is, because I was thinking, I haven't actually caught you guys up on bits and bobs lately, and there has been a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. So I thought, you know what, we're just gonna have a chill. We've just had a shower, dinner is going to be cooking in a moment. We need a little catch up. So if you've got a drink, I actually don't have a drink today, my lovelies. I thought, you know what, we're very impromptu tonight, but what is happening in life lately? So where do I even begin? If it's not the channel, it's work, it's mum and dada, it's trying to have a social life, it's trying to get over my fear of roller coasters. It has been hectic, my lovelies. So of course this month is Mum G's birthday month. It is her birthday on the 31st of July, and I've been trying to like get bits and bobs there. She says she doesn't want balloons. And that's kind of gutting me, because I really wanted to get her a balloon, but she says she doesn't want a balloon, and she'd only just want a nice card because you've got the mortgage. So she's not going to want the gifts that we've got her then. So I'm like, thanks Mum, of course you're going to get gifts. The plan for Mum's birthday is, it falls on a Thursday, so I think me and Dan will be there after work, and then we will be with her that weekend as well. And then on the Sunday we're taking her out. We've got a few little things planned for her to try and bring the child back alive in her, let's say. So of course we'll be vlogging. We'll be vlogging the Thursday when we're with her, and we'll also be vlogging little segments of that weekend, because on the morning she is out with her friends, and in the afternoon I think she is with some more friends that she said she's going for a little catch up on. So me and Dan are out for the morning and afternoon, but we'll be back in the evening, and then Sunday will be a day again. As I say, we are off up London, so I'm looking forward to that. She hasn't got a clue what it is, and I'm very excited because the place we're going for food is somewhere me and Mum have been. If you're a regular or you've seen this vlog, you'll know what it was. The food was banging. I've always wanted to take Dan, and Mum was ill when we went, so didn't really eat the food. So I got lumbered with like 1.5 portions, which I'm not complaining about. So yes, we are off there for some food, and we're doing something earlier on in the morning. So this month has basically been trying to sort things out for Mum's birthday. So birthday is almost complete. I just need to wrap the presents now. I've got everything. It's ticked off, done, dusted. The last few bits have arrived. There is one thing, right? Oh my God. There is one thing I've got her. It's come from America. It's of course from Etsy. I am an Etsy addict through and through. And I think she's going to absolutely freak when she sees it. I may have got the sizing wrong. That is one thing I will say. The sizing said whatever your normal size was to go 2 up. I'd done that, and I opened it and was like, oh, damn it. But I think she's going to love it. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. I can't wait for her to see it. So yes, we've been very hectic with that. We've been doing little bits and bobs around the house. The garden. I can't lie, guys. This month, we've either had heat waves, torrential rain, or storms. So the garden hasn't really progressed too much. We've had a log bunker. Dan's made a log bunker out of the wood, and we've now seen that all the weeds are coming through the slabs. So I need to find the tool to get all the weeds out of the slabs. The joys of the garden, eh? So that is literally a work in progress. I think with the weather the way it is, we don't really want to be out there in a thunderstorm. We don't really want to be out there in the scorching heat. Trying to find the time to do it. We just need a spare weekend, which we haven't had. We've been here, there and everywhere. We was at Mum's last weekend, and we just had a nice little chill. We come back from London. She was like, oh, I'm popping out. I was like, oh, okay. So she's got her own little life now. She's here, there and everywhere. So I'm like, you go do you. Dada is getting better. A lot of you have asked from the last mukbang when Mum said Dada was a little bit poorly. He is getting better. Thank you to everyone who has sent wishes and kind messages and everything like that. That's very, very supportive. Thank you. But yeah, he is on the mend. We're hoping some good news today, and then potentially it could be semi-resolved mid-August. We're just waiting for date confirmations of surgeries and everything like that. So yeah, we've been trying to deal with that and get things in place for that. Then I'm like, I need to go to the gym. Do you think I've had time? No, I have, however, put together my Pilates board. And we've ordered some weights off a TikTok shop and they've come, and we've been doing a few little weights for the evening. I've been on my Pilates board. I can't lie, guys. It's very odd. I'm glad I didn't pay the money for the Pilates reformer classes just yet, because I'd have been getting myself strung up in those strings like there's no tomorrow. So luckily this one, there's only 2 strings and 2 pads, but it's just trying to get the motion of the ocean, which I don't have. I really don't have. And then I can't lie, the commute to work and back lately, getting there, bliss. Coming back, horrendous. If you're in the Suffolk, Ipswich, A14, A12 area and you use the Orwell Bridge, you will know that they have been doing some renovation works, which has caused chaos. Absolute chaos. As I say, in the morning I can cut through the town, it's fine, no one's on the road at about 5:30 in the morning. Coming back, I'm detouring all country lanes, I'm then getting stuck at the bridge. It's just like, oh. But I believe they said it is due to complete soon. So fingers crossed, it's going to complete soon. Because, yeah, that adds quite a bit of time onto the journey. However, you girls got to try and be an adult now. Guys, Halloween is everywhere. I have not yet braved stepping in a shop, apart from one. I had to go and pick up a parcel the other day and I went into Next and I was like, not at these prices, Next. Not at these prices, darling, because they are hella expensive. I may or may not have actually picked up me and Mum matching Hamish Highland Cow Halloween pyjamas. Those I see as an investment. Last year we had the pyjamas. It was like the loungewear set in the pumpkins, if you remember. This year I've got us the Halloween Hamish version, because they've released all new pumpkin loungewear as well. There's like a pink tinge. We've got the beige one from last year, and I was like, I would really love pink, but I've already got the pineapple pumpkin. There's too many P's. I've already got the pumpkin ones from last year, so I didn't want any more. So I thought, you know what, we'll go with the Halloween pyjamas. So we can have our matching PJs for our Halloween videos, which is then also stressing me out because I'm thinking, guys, I need to get up in that loft and get my decorations done. And then I want to buy more decorations. But you know what I normally do around this time of the year? I normally, it's probably not responsible to be honest, I normally get another credit card around autumn time, which will help me with my holiday little purchases, duty free. Always got to have a bit duty free. And all of my autumnal, Halloween and Christmas hauls. Since your girl's got a mortgage, she can't quite do that. So I really don't know how to bring a little bit of autumnal content back to the channel. So I'm thinking potentially I will still have my regular hauls, but the bank balance, I can't lie guys, right? Every autumn, Halloween, winter, the hauls, I'm going to say at least are £100 each a haul. That's what I was spending in the previous years. So you think I might do 4 or 5 hauls per month for autumn and Halloween, and because I'll have autumnal hauls, I'll have Halloween hauls, and then I'll have like winter and Christmas hauls. So I can't lie, in them months I can be spending well over 4 figures, which your girl hasn't got even 4 pence at the minute to rub together. So I'm trying to think. I still want to buy bits and bobs, so it might just be I get a few little bits from a couple of shops and we do like a collective haul. I think I'd done a collective haul one year, maybe for like Christmas bits, and I just said like this was from here, this was from here, this was from there. I'm really going to try and do come shop with me. It's just very hard because from the time that I finish work, the shops could be ransacked. And if I go first thing in the morning, it's on a weekend and normally it's quite busy. So I'm going to try and see how it works out, because I actually want to do a few little bits for TikTok as well. I'm really starting to enjoy TikTok at the moment. So yeah, if you don't follow me, little link tree things down below. It's got all of me Instagram, TikTok, the whole shebang there. Go and give it a follow. I've really been enjoying that. So I think some come shop with these perhaps. I definitely want to get into some baking. I can't lie. That's what I'm excited for. The baking side of things. But yeah, just trying to, there will be a few things I will get, because obviously I've got the fireplace this year, so I can get something for like the shelf above the fireplace. I haven't got like proper banisters to wrap stuff around, and I think if I started gluing or tacking stuff to the banister, Dan might not be quite happy, because it probably would take the paint off, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, I'm very excited for autumn this year and Halloween. My bank balance, not so much. And I had an email today. Guess what now has an app? TK Maxx. And I had a little look. Guys, there was over 800 items in the Halloween section already. I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that when I haven't got 2 pennies to rub together right now. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh no. And my friend was like, come off of it. I'm like, this is like, I'm in my season now and my cards are saying no, 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 no. So I'm going to try and be an adult. I will just get a few little bits. You're still going to have your home bargains and that, because I need that for my food and the essentials around the house. But in terms of homeware, maybe a couple of candles, a couple of cushions and throws. But yeah, I'm a little bit gutted. But I will do everything I can to muster some funds together and try and get as many hauls out as I can, because I think this is the best time. But definitely I want to try some come shop with me. So that's everything that's been going through the mind on those bits. And also in terms of what's been going on in the mind is things to do with the channel for next year. And you're probably sitting there thinking, really? Girl, we're not even at the end of July. But my mind is like, so we've been sitting down and we've been thinking what to do. And we watch a lot of food challenges, me and Dan. And I was like, I want to do food challenges. Dan's like, Shan, I like my food, but I ain't no competitive eater. And I'm like, you know what? I'd like to give it a go. So I think what we're thinking of is trying things that are just like, say, bigger than ordinary portions. At the moment, KFC have got 60 bits of popcorn chicken, I think they said. And I'm like, right, why don't we get that and set ourselves a target of like 15 minutes? Dan's like, absolutely not. I'm like, I reckon I could do it. I've even looked into, if you watch like Leisha Tequila and Big Mix Food, you know, like where they press the thing and it's the count up. I've even looked into one of them. And I even thought of a series title, which I think is actually quite good. Dan laughed at it. But I don't know. I want to do a little bit more food. So I've had a few of you guys send in comments and messages, and when I asked over on Instagram, and a lot of you said to do like new in foods. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I just knocked you there. This is where I need your input, guys. What would you like to see on the channel next year? In terms of like challenges, would you like to see food challenges? Would you like to see challenges, for example, maybe including Dan and Mum, like who knows me best, outfit challenges, things like that? Would you like to see new in? So I used to watch a lady, Hannah Marlin, and she done like taste testing new in from M&S 1 month or Asda the next month. Let me know if that's something you would like to see, because then I will delve into how I know what is new in, because it's not always quite advertised when you go into a supermarket what's new in. I really enjoy doing the weekly food challenges where it's like 40 quid, or can we get it under 40 quid? At the moment, we're filming one this week, and I'm actually very excited for when this one comes out, because I think you'll be very surprised. So those I definitely want to keep, but I don't know. I don't know where to go with the channel. So some people, I've been watching loads of videos on TikTok and that, and they say about like going down on your niche. And I think, what is my niche? I like a lot of things. And don't get me wrong, there are some channels that I watch which will have a particular niche. Just your hauls, just vlogs, everything like that. But my life is so like chaotic and I have so much going on that that's what I put into the channel. It's a bit of cooking, it's a bit of baking, it's a bit of travelling, it's quite a bit of shopping, it's days around the house, it's reset vlogs where I'm trying to get my life in order or we're popping up London for the day. It's everything I like to watch with my life on my channel. So I was saying to Dan, I was like, do I just like scrap it and start again and do a niche? Not in terms of like get rid of this channel, but like just hone down, right, so we're only going to be doing vlogs and we're only going to be doing hauls. But then I feel really restricted and I'm like, I don't want to be restricted on this channel because I like to be able to have the freedom to do what I want really. But yeah, definitely let me know, what would you like to see? Do you think I should stick to a niche? What type of things would you like to see? Would you like to see challenges with Dan and Mum? A few of you have said there's not so many memory days. There are a few coming up, but to be honest, my lovelies, when we've been out recently, I've just wanted to be in the moment. Don't get me wrong, I still take my pictures, I still take my little snippets and videos here and there, but I just want to be a little bit more present. And sometimes that might mean that I just tell you guys about it and you don't necessarily come along for the day with us. But I definitely feel sometimes I need that step back. And to be honest, I think the people who know me and the people who've been on the channel for ages, they know me and Mum are here, there, everywhere, doing all of our things. And if you follow me on Instagram, I do like weekly roundups every Wednesday, and you see like snippets if me and Mum have been about, if me and Dan are being chucked around on a roller coaster, you know, all of them things. But yeah, I'm kind of just like, where do I go? What do I do? And we've blitzed all the house upstairs, and I've been going through my tech cabinet, my little thing, which you guys will see in the little house vlog updates, which is, again, I don't know when that's coming along. That's literally me just picking up the camera when I've been in doing something and being like, hi, la 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 la. And I have a thing that I would wear around my neck and put my phone in, and it's like a POV day of the life. I've also got my microphones that Dan bought me for Christmas, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? Also, because we have the Merlin passes, I'm not too sure if we're renewing them this year or if we're doing a different one. But if we was to renew them, would you like maybe content of the theme parks? Now, I know that's not for everyone. They seem to be getting really popular at the moment. So, I don't know. That could be like from a perspective of someone who doesn't really enjoy rides. Like they scare the absolute heebie-jeebies out of me. If you guys see any of my photos on Instagram, you will be laughing. You will laugh your little socks off at my facial expressions because you can tell I'm clinging on for dear life. And on the last one we went on Colossus at Thorpe Park. Guys, that reduced me to tears, and I will openly admit that ride, for me, violent. I would put that on comparison with Saw, and the only reason is because if you've been on the ride, the seats are not comfy. And my head, when I tell you, was like rattling against the headrest. I did not enjoy that. And like Dan looked over and I was sobbing. And he was like, I think that's it now. But I give it a go. I have done all of the theme parks now on the Merlin Pass with Dan. We're actually off to Alton Towers in a few weeks. So I'm like, I've only ever been on Alton Towers once. So the rides we didn't get to do last time, we're hoping to get done this time. And then I'm thinking, right, I tick that off my list. I'll give everything a go once, except Hyperia. That ride, actually, I feel like I could die on it. So that one I'm not rushing for. And that's one of the rides that Dan said I would never put you on because he knows how I would be. If I turned around to him and had a wild moment and was like, let's go ride Hyperia, let's go. But if it's a case of, right, come on, he wouldn't do that to me. So I'm like, thank you. But I've given everything a go, guys. We've looked at some other theme parks as well that aren't actually on Merlin, like independent ones around the UK. And then we've also looked into different types of memberships that you can get. And the one that is kind of running alongside Merlin now as to whether we renew Merlin or go with this one is English Heritage, because there's so many things around England. I think it was 388 sites, and that's from castles and forts and museums and landmarks, and also it's historical, so it's something that Dan can pop out, I can pop out. With English Heritage as well, you get 6 children under 12, no, is it under 12 or 16? You get 6 children per adult to go free, so that's really good. A hell of a lot cheaper than Merlin. But actually they say that on the Merlin renewal that they put a big bulk discount. I'm not too sure, so we'll have to see with that. And then, yeah, I would definitely love to, so if we didn't renew the Merlin and we went for something like the English Heritage, I would definitely like to bring you guys along for like just what's out there, because I know some people are not able to get out or maybe not able to travel to places, and I like you to feel like you're coming along with me. The last few times me and Dan have been in London, I haven't filmed because you haven't actually been able to film in the places. So we went to Shrek's Adventure and London Dungeons, and you can't film in them. So I was kind of annoyed at, well, slightly, I was very annoyed at that, because I was like, oh, if I could have filmed, I would love to have taken you guys along to that, but they have their rules and regulations, which I completely get, because they want it to be a surprise for everyone else. But yeah, so there are some instances where there's not a memory day because I actually can't film where we are. But yeah, it just seems to be very, very manic at the moment, and I'm like, I'm counting down holiday. I'm counting down the holiday. I'm looking at the scales thinking, God, Shan, what are you doing? But you know what, I've kind of got to the thing, I don't know if it's now because I've turned 30. I didn't really have a tolerance before, but now I have even less. And I just think, if you're not going to bring anything to my life, I really couldn't give 2 flying hoots. Your opinion is irrelevant, your presence is irrelevant. And some people might say that's harsh. I'm just very honest, and I'm like, I don't have the time nor the energy lately to entertain people that are not ever going to be part of my life or bring no joy, or like if you're not bringing something to the table, my table's not for you to come and sit at. So yeah, it has been very hectic, and there's quite a few weekends coming up that are still hectic, and I'm like, you know what, when that holiday comes, I cannot wait. Talking about the holiday, the final payment is next week, so there's no backing out now, guys. There is no backing out. I have pretty much got Dan's birthday sorted, so I've been sorting out Mum's, and I've also been trying to sort out Dan's alongside. Dan's is not until September, but I like to be one step ahead. And yeah, it's just everything is and my head is just like, oh my God, I've not got enough time. And I was really poorly a couple of weeks ago. I caught the office bug, and yeah, it wasn't great. I had a day off work, and I just felt completely, it wiped me out that weekend. And on the Monday I woke up and I was like, I can't face that drive. I weren't trusting my body with that drive to not have me pull over, to be honest. So yeah, getting better from that. Trying to focus a little bit more. I changed my nails. I done a fresh set of nails last night. Me and Dan have been having a little bit of a pamper session. Been doing our foot masks and face masks. We've started a new series. We're starting the Vikings. We're only 2 episodes in, but it's very, very lovely. And yeah, my book. Oh guys, I'm so into my reading now. I'm back in my reading stage. Love it. I cannot wait to be telling you about it on the monthly favourites. But yeah, I'm sorry for sitting here, and God, I have been rabbiting on, haven't I? But I just think I wanted a big catch up, because I feel like a lot of stuff has been going on, and I wanted like your opinion on where to go with the channel and stuff like that. And yeah, I need to chill, but I want to put my foot to the pedal, because I'm like, we're coming into the busy months now, and when I go away within autumn, I have to try and get all that bulk filmed. And I want to set myself a challenge. You're sitting there thinking, Shan. So I have my challenges for Christmas. You normally have Vlogmas, and I do Vlogmas and daily uploads in December. And I think last year I also done daily uploads from November. I'm trying to think of a challenge or something to do for September and October. Like, you have Vlogmas, because Christmas. What can we have for the autumnal months? So if I do some vlogs throughout the autumn months, what can we call that? Help me out here, okay? But yes, I am so sorry I've rabbited on. You've probably not even been listening to me. If you have, comment the word globe. Just because I'm looking at the globe on my windowsill. But my lovelies, if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And as I say, any tips, tricks, help for the channel, what you want to see, anything with autumn, come shop with me, let me know down below. But yeah, sorry if I've been here but not here. I don't feel like I've missed uploads. I've always tried to keep on track, but sometimes it might be a day later, or I'm just like a little bit preoccupied with other things on in personal life and sorting Mama G and Dada out. But yes, take care, stay safe as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.